Hey guys, and welcome back to H1Z1 Survival with me, Hollow. We had an episode recently in which everything went pretty well. You guys really enjoyed like the sort of gameplay, I guess. But there was a little bit of mixed reaction, I think. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a moment. But yeah, last time I did a session of this, it went well. We did a quick episode, and I ended up with a bow, with food, with water, a nice supply of both. And as you can see, I'm on a different server now, but I have lots of cloth, so I can make bandages for health. I have a bit of supply of food. I have water here as well that I can go like fix up and obviously make a little bit safer to drink and whatnot with purifying. And I think what now I need to do right now, just my main goal, is to get a lot of berries so that I can start mixing them with the drink and making berry juice so that I can have some sweet smoothies. And slightly more importantly, I get the energy and the hydration. Because right now, I think my main struggle surviving-wise is gonna be my food and water situation. Now I can fix both of these pretty quick by hunting, and then with that ability to hunt, I'll also be able to skin animals. So whatever, I'll be able to get their hides and all that for the flesh and everything else. But the main concern right now, to be able to do something like that, is I need to be able to cut down trees. I have no way to cut down trees, so I can't make campfires, so I can't cook food. I can hunt and everything, but if I can't skin something and I can't take its food, and I can't cut down a tree, I can't make the campfire to purify the water, I really need a hatchet or something that can cut down a tree. That's really what's important right now, because I'm severely lacking that at this stage in the game. So that's our current fight, that's our current plight, this is our current situation. As you can see, our food and water levels are very dangerously low. So I'm just going to eat all these blackberries, every single one of them, and we'll see what happens. But we are in a desperate state, to say the least. We need an actual sharp weapon. So, okay, one thing I need to talk about now is the brightness of the game. Something that's come up recently in the videos and on streams in general is it's quite a dark game. When it's nighttime, like it is now, and it's foggy and misty, it's a little bit low visibility. Now, I don't know how it comes up on YouTube. YouTube does slaughter quality. It does. It also means, you're like, I guess the brightness of videos and whatnot is lowered on YouTube, so that is affecting it. Like, it's bright. The game is brighter for me than it is for you on a YouTube video, apparently, for some reason. So yeah, that's a thing. So what I can do, and I might mess around with editing, I don't know whether I'll have done this, but I'm definitely thinking about it, is raise the actual brightness settings so that you can see during the night a little bit better. Obviously that will mean the video is a little bit whiter, but if it means you guys can see what's going on a lot better, maybe that's worth it. But I'm not sure which way to go about this, what I should do. So if you'd like to give your opinion on, what would be best or whatever, because the problem is, there aren't any gamma or brightness raising settings in the game yet in its current state. So yeah, I don't really have a way to in-game update and upgrade the brightness settings when it's night. So I hope it's not too bad, and whatever I may have done, hopefully that makes it a little bit easier for you. So you have to give me a bit of feedback on that. But again, thanks so much for all your support on the first episode. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, because this game has a lot of potential. It does. It does. I think this game has a lot of potential of being what DayZ failed to be. And a lot of people are giving it a hard time with the recent stuff with the airdrops. And I was talking about it on stream the other day. I was playing the game, finally been able to stream the game, so happy about it. Yeah, they've really fucked up with the airdrop system. I like the idea of what they were trying to do was make it so you have this server event where people can get involved, and it's like a thing everyone hears, and it's like, boom, we got to get there, and everyone's fighting for it, and it makes the players sort of stop ignoring each other and focus on fighting for something, or work towards a goal, or team up, or anything like that, something of that nature to provide something cool that happens in game every now and then. And I get that. Broadcast from Cycles MC Hertz. We are preparing an update around 2 PM PST. Alright, so that's Not exactly right away, but there's an update coming up soon. And yeah, it was an interesting idea, and I get why they did it. You know, you look at the Daisy EPO mods, that's not the actual name. We'll send a 15-minute warning when it starts. So yeah, I'm going to record for like half an hour or something, so I should have plenty of time to get this done. Or at least play for a little bit anyway. Yeah, it was a good idea, I think, to try and do something like that. You look at the mod, the Arma 2 mod, not standalone Daisy. We won't talk about that travesty. The mods, a lot of people have made stuck to this mod that happens. It's like a mod to a mod. So that Daisy is a mod to Arma 2, and this mod to the Arma 2 Daisy is estimated downtime is 2 hours. Okay, so I definitely really dodged a bullet here. Yeah, it's like they set up this like neutral sort of NPCs that will spawn in the world, right? Oh, there's a player there. I saw someone moving about. I need the food. I said I might do some PvP. Let's follow them. Should we follow them? Yeah, let's follow them. Alright, I'm going to try and... I'm going to hunt this player. I may speak to him, you know, maybe he's friendly, but if he has a hatchet or anything like that, what I really need right now, I'm willing to kill for it. I am. But yeah, the idea was they put in these neutral NPC sort of spawns, and if you defeated the NPCs, there would be like some loot or a reward involved, essentially. And that was a good idea, you know? Simple and effective. Where did he go? And what they're trying to do with the airdrop system is essentially the same idea. Have a server-wide event that happens. There he is. There he is. He's fucking hard to spot, but I found him. Wait, there's two. No, there's three. It's a bunch of players. It wasn't one player I spotted. It was a group. They're still there. I can see them on the outskirts. There. Just make sure I'm not being snuck up on. Okay. Nope. Two players. They're having a conversation. I can't... There's an airdrop coming. Did they call the airdrop? I'm gonna wait this out. I'm gonna wait this out. Two players there. In this valley of just fog. And there's an airdrop coming. Now if we can spot the plane, we can fight for it. The airdrops have been changed, as I was saying. And they no longer give like weapons consistently. It's like 90% of... There's like I don't know, there's like 15 different types of airdrops. And only one of them gives you like... One gives you a pistol and another one gives you a shotgun. And those are the only weapons you can get from them, pretty much. Which is good. This is good. I've definitely changed that. But I think their idea was, you know, these neutral NPC spawns in like the DayZ mod. Yeah, that was a cool idea, because what that did is have something that spawns on the map and everyone would fight for it, and there'd be NPCs defending it, like the zombies defending it. They're having a talk. And they tried to do something similar, but I don't know. Maybe they need to make some big changes to it. But I definitely agree with you guys that the airdrop system that they had didn't work, and it was a bad idea. They've changed it, which is good. There's a lot of players down there. I can see like 3 or 4 now. Yeah, look at them. There's 4 players. 4 players there. That must be where the airdrop is. Yeah, they're moving. They haven't seen me. I'm going to keep moving. But, you know, we're going to have to give them some time. But I honestly think the whole concept of putting, like, in an alpha, in an early access game where things are broken, you know, I definitely don't think putting in something that you have to pay money for is a good idea. I think they should have limited it to like 1 token per day or something per player or something like that. You know, really limit it so they can test the airdrops and make them fair and balanced without charging people for something that might not work or might be broken or might be clunky. And it was broken and it was clunky. So I think charging people was a bad idea, and I definitely agree that that was just dumb. But I don't think it should destroy the future of H1Z1, man. I really don't. And I got a lot of flack on that last video, on the last survival episode, saying, have I been paid to make this video because it seems like I enjoy the game? Which was just a ridiculous notion to me, and I haven't. You know, if I'd ever been paid to make a video, or at least paid to make a video on a game, I would not make the video if I was asked or told I need to also be like positive, you know, and not give my actual opinion. I would never do that. Or if I was paid to make a video and just they said, can you please just play the game, just make a video on it, that's all we want, then that's fine. And I will say at the start of that video, I've been paid to make this video. I've been paid to make this video, and I'd let you know the details before the video even starts. It would never ever happen that I've been paid to be like, review this and review it good like IGN would do or something, you know. I hate IGN because of that, so I would never do something like that. So I'm glad that you guys responded at least to my response to that, but it's a bit sad that I was accused of that. But I suppose that's more to do with H1Z1 and not me. Alright, so we got 15 minutes left. It's fine, we'll be going for 15 minutes. I wanted to make sure we got like half an hour. So we'll see how this goes, but see how much editing goes into this episode, because a lot of stuff's happened. Now, we heard that drop, but I couldn't see in the sky where it was. And currently I'm just following these players. I gave them a little bit of time to get ahead of me, and now I'm going to try and catch up with them. There. Didn't take me too long. Now, I don't see the others, but this is the way they were going. They were running along the road. What I did was I cut across the fields and caught up with them. But I don't know if that's all of them. This is dangerous what I'm doing right now because I'm quite high vis in the center of the road here. Let's get behind these bushes. There we go. Let's keep a lookout because I could be being followed myself, you know. It could easily happen, but there's a guy right ahead of me. Now, if he spots me, I'll act cool. Be like, hi, and, you know, speak to him. But I'm ready for combat. Now, here's one thing I should definitely check. The bow arrow knocked. It isn't. Well, it is now. Alright. Now, he went this way. But I don't know where he's gone right now. He's in this valley. It is very foggy and dark right now. He could sneak up on me. Okay, we're in the town. Or at least we're at the town. This is where he was. This is where that squad of people went. Ah! I walked right into them. Hello. What's going on? Oh god. He's knocking his bow. I'm watching him. It's lagging. That guy was lagging. Ha! Look at that. That guy. Apparently lag looks a bit stupid in this game. Alright. Okay. So it's going to be hard for me to serve a shutdown in 10 minutes, guys. We've got to get this done. I've got to find a weapon. A sharp weapon. Right. Looking for any weapon that I can use to skin an animal and cut down a tree. It could be an axe. It could be a machete. I don't know if you can cut down trees with a knife, but I'd take a knife. You know, they're good for actual combat. I was knifed on stream the other day, and it was highly effective. It's turning to day now, which is a nice sight. honestly. But I don't know. We're on a time limit now. We're on a time limit to find this this weapon before the server shuts down. Can we get it? You know, if I got like, I don't know, a crowbar, you know, it's a good melee weapon for damage, I guess, but obviously it is not going to be useful. Someone over there. It's not going to be useful for skinning, is it? You know, it's a crowbar. You can't skin an animal with a crowbar. Can you knock down a tree with a crowbar? Maybe. If you're really that determined. It's a bit of a... It's a bit buggy, this building, isn't it? Very weird. It's like the weird ground. Looks like someone spawned this almost. That's the sound I heard that sort of made me jump. Look at this. Oh, it's someone's base. They've set up this base. They've got, what's it called? What's this actually called? I can't remember. It's basically set up so that rain will come and collect. And then it will come down into this, like, bucket, the dew collector. And then they put an empty bottle in it. Or something like that. I'm not sure how it's done. Can I use it? Can I fill it? No. Maybe it's because it's not mine. I'm not sure. But yeah, they collect water that way. Like a sustainable source of water. And they've even set up these animal traps. Go first person and show you them. Looks like they might actually have... Yeah, they've caught some rabbits. And I'm stealing them. So rabbit traps aren't that hard to make. It's planks and sticks, I think. Something like that. And yeah, you catch rabbits and you can cook their meat. Simple as that. Solid source of food here. And sucks for them that I'm sort of stealing all their rabbit meat. But I need it. I'm taking it. Alright. Bit ominous music here. A bit nervous. So we're going to try these industrial buildings. If we're looking for like something that's like metallic and has scrap metal involved in the construction of it, this is probably a good spot, right? The industrial area. Never been in this town before. So you have to remember, guys, that squad of 4, I don't know what they were up to, but they were heading in this town's direction. I gave them a little bit of time. They'll have got here before me. But the question is, what were they doing here? Were they here to kill? Or were they friendly? Because so far in its current state, H1Z1 is in this amazing state that will not last, no doubt, of people sort of being friendly. You know, I said hi to that guy and he said hi back and that was it. You know, there was no real threat from either of us. We weren't going to attack each other. But... You know, it's very easy to get into a situation where I really need food, so I'm willing to kill for it, you know? That's the kind of situation you kind of want in these games, where people are desperate so they kill, not they're killing because it's just the fun thing to do in a game, right? In zombie survival. So I think it's cool that it's kind of in the state where friendly interactions are currently, for now, still a thing. So I'm ready to drink this stagnant water. If I get unlucky here and can't find a weapon. But I am very reluctant to do so. So, here's a question for you guys playing H1Z1. Do you know any good spots? Like, good places in general? To get weapons? Like, do you know any good recipes, I suppose, that you've discovered for making your own weapons out of scrap metal? And... You know, good spots to get scrap metal. What is your code of survival, I suppose, is what I'm asking. Is there any, like, priority that you have? And in general, when looking for a weapon like I'm looking for right now, that could be used for skinning or cutting down a tree or whatever, where is a good spot to you to look? Where is your first, like, place that you would go? Alright, let's have a look inside this sedan. I was thinking maybe if I went into a garage, you know, I'd find like some sort of tool or something. You know, there's these tool cabinets, but this is a big town, I think, and I expect it's popular in terms of looting. So I've not had much luck yet. Okay, we're minutes away. We are minutes away from the servers going down for 2 hours. I really want to find this weapon, man. I really do. I mean, I hope this was enjoyable anyway, because there was, some things that I wanted to voice in this episode, the things I was doing when I was stalking that group. But I do definitely want to at least get, very least one thing, achieved that I wanted to get done on this character, which would be the weapon. I mean, I'm looking in these buildings, and I feel like maybe I'm just looking in the wrong spots. I am occasionally looking inside of things, but it doesn't seem logical to look inside of a cabinet and find, what I'm after at all. See that? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Ooh, you can actually get up here. That's cool. This is an interesting spot for, I don't know, sniping players, I guess. I gotta say, that how I jumped down there on that fence and whatnot, that's one of the greatest features in this game. It's the fact that you can do something like that without breaking your legs and be bleeding or just be actually dead, as you would be in DayZ. So, little changes like that, the actual engine that this game is run on is the same engine as PlanetSide 2. And if you've ever played PlanetSide 2, that's an awesome game. It is a really cool game. The concept is awesome. It's well made, and a massive multiplayer shooter like that works well without too many bugs or issues. You could run a zombie survival game on the same engine, whereas the Armor engine is meant for advanced combat, and that's why you see a lot of combat in general on those servers and DayZ, because it was made for actual gunfights and good realistic ones at that, which is a big fun factor of DayZ, and there's no denying that. But I don't know, man, it just didn't feel like the right engine for a zombie survival game. It definitely paved the way, I think, for awesome games in the future, but I don't know. Maybe you have a different opinion. Maybe you're still clinging on to the idea of DayZ being awesome or whatever, or maybe having a future or something. But I don't know. I'm going to have a look in this furniture shop. Quickly. We have 15 seconds. I don't know what's going to happen. Come on. Go. Oh, come on. I just want to find one. Check another building. Quick. Go. Maybe the servers won't shut down. No. Well, there you go, guys. I tried. If you have any tips for me on finding weapons like machetes and axes and building your own and how to build them, where to get the resources, whatever, I'd really, really appreciate that. I'm really enjoying this game right now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode where we just had a bit of a talk and a bit of a travel and a bit of planning, I guess. Hopefully we get some stuff done in the next episode, and I'm really glad that you guys want to see more, because I'm playing this game in general and really enjoying it. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I've been Hollow, you've been you, and I'll see you next time.